Well, hello everybody. It is a Friday at Mustang Island, and I'm being like a really rookie. I mean, I've surf fished for years when I grew up in California, but this is totally new, and we're just going to see how it goes. I am not expecting anything great. If I catch a fish, great. Now, look at where we're at. It's beautiful. Okay, there we go. It's a beautiful place. But, you know, I'm not expecting too much. We got all sorts of, I didn't expect this many people down here this time of year, but we got them. So anyway, that's what we got. And I'll probably be going to some other places later on. But I've got fish bites and shrimp. It's local shrimp caught out here in the Gulf. That was a recommendation by the guy on Clean Fun Fishing, which I listen to a lot. So that's what we've got there. I'm going to walk out to where I got my pole set up. And I'll tell you what, I've never used a rig like this before as far as a setup. So I'm not exactly sure how it's going to go, but we will just go from there. It's kind of a wire leader with plastic over the top, got some long hooks, got I think this is a 2 or 3 ounce sinker. I've got my rod here, which is a Daiwa graphite, and I've got my reel, which is a Abu Max, I believe. Yep. And I've got 30-pound test line on it. So we'll just see what happens. I'm going to put this back now on my setup back here. I'll walk back to it. This is a pretty cool little deal I got at Buc-ee's. It's just like a little backpack. Got all sorts of compartments in it, and so it's really cool to carry stuff, and if I want to sit, I can sit. And so I'm going to use it right now as kind of a holder for my camera, and we'll just see what happens next. I hope nobody comes along and bumps it, but we're going to go set up. Okay, let's see. We're going to use some fish bites. This is a easy shrimp. So I'm going to mix shrimp and shrimp. These little guys are kind of a green color. Put this down here. And then I've got, this is Gulf shrimp. And I'm not going to use a whole shrimp one time. I'm going to use shrimp pieces. So here we go. Okay, we have got everything set up, and I'm not out too far. I think the weight I've got on this rod is a little bit heavy, but I think we'll be just fine, and we'll just see what happens. I'll move you up a little closer to the action up here. I think I had a couple little bites, but they weren't anything that seemed to be significant staying on. So we'll just have to just watch it that much more. And we'll just see what happens. I think my setup is staying in place with the weight I got. It's called kind of a grabber weight. I can see the activity of the wave is kind of pulling down, but I did get some little quick bites. So we'll just see what happens, and maybe we'll get us a fish. I know there's the old hardhead catfish around here. My grandson's fished down here, and there's whiting. Of course, out a little bit farther, there's redfish. These guys down the way last night, they're fishing for sharks. They're still set up today, still looking for a sharky. So I'm just looking for a fishy, and we'll just see what happens from here. So I'm gonna go put my little camera tripod set up back on its resting place, and that seems to be working good. You're not going to get much voice action unless I pick it up, and now it looks like I'm getting a pretty good little bite here. So I'm going to go put this down and come back and see what we got. Okay, we're getting back on my little setup here. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to check my setup and see what I've got. If I've lost my bait, fine, I've got a rebait, and we'll just go from there. Well, it looks like they got the shrimp. The fish bites are still there. So I'm going back with the shrimp. And I took my wallet out so I can go out a little bit farther into the water. And so we're going to do that. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to live on a whole shrimp instead of just a piece. And we'll go from there. So anyway, here we go. Round 2. My first whiting. Never caught a whiting before, but here we go. And actually this guy bit on the bottom, the shrimp, so this is a successful day. I'm gonna let this guy go because I know he's too small. But anyway, that's the biggest whiting I've ever caught. So I hope you can see him out there. Yeah, there he is. There he is. Okay, we're gonna let you go, Mr. Whiting. As soon as I get you on hook. Yeah. Get the pliers out. Okay. Whoa. So, we'll give you a little sand shot. There he is. There he is right down there. So anyway, there he is. He's a nice looking fish. So we're going to put him back. And I'll come back and get loaded up again. Come on. Okay, there we go. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'm gonna flip this around. You know what, folks? It's been fun. I've videoed enough, and you can see I had a successful day. So I'm gonna close out this. I'm gonna go continue to fish and have some fun. I'm going fishing. 21-3. Oh my goodness. That whiting is not in the water yet. So I'm gonna have to go get him and get him out. Come back and see us for more at Port Aransas, Mustang Island.